Sensory sequence engaged. What's up, guys? MozzyFluorum here, and today's video is pretty late, actually. Well, no, I guess it was like a week ago. I think it was like a week ago, almost, but I wasn't able to do it then, so I'm doing it now. And that video is a review of the new-ish tune from a new label called the Omega Project. The tune is called the Omega Games, and I actually have a little bit of background on the Omega Games here. It says, the Omega Project is a new record label / collective ran by Kestrial, who became a good friend of mine recently. He's a pretty cool dude. The Omega Games is the debut release of this new label. It is the result of an event called the Omega Collab, where 14 producers came together to make a full-fledged piece of music. I actually was going to be a part of it, but then I just couldn't. So yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and review it because the Omega Project is a new record label that has potential, I will say. I've already heard the Omega Games, so this isn't going to be a live review, but I'm just going to play it once, and I'll be pausing and stuff, highlighting my main points and giving an overall summary of what I think of the tune, and I'll actually rate it this time. I'll actually enforce ratings from now on all the stuff I review. So, yeah, without further ado, this is the Omega Games by the Omega Project.
Welcome to Planet Omega. You have been held against your will to compete in the Omega Games. You will be put to the test against your most horrifying nightmares lurking at the darkest place of your mind and will be pushed to the absolute limits. 2 teams.
I do really like this intro. But it's kind of quiet.
Good luck.
Yeah, this intro, it's really good, but it wasn't mixed very well, and Kestrial has even, said that he wasn't able to mix it very well. This drop is also pretty badly mixed. It'd be a lot more enjoyable if you could actually hear the basses very well. That little lasery thing is really cool though. So far, the first drop sounds like Dan's Demand. I like that because I love Dan's Demand stuff, but it's not loud enough. They're kicking the snare punch really well, but you can't hear anything else, really. You can hear them, but they're not loud enough they're not loud enough. And I know that's just part of, the mixing and mastering problems, which, like I said, Kestrial has acknowledged and says that next time he'll get someone else to mix them, or he'll mix them better next time. I forgot what he said. But, yeah, so far, I really enjoy it, except for the mix problems. So yeah, let's keep going, shall we? I'm just gonna rewind it a little bit. Oh, I forgot about this. This drop is so good though. This drop is so good, but it's a little bit on the quiet side. It's not nearly as quiet as the first drop. Oh dang, I forgot. I forgot about that. Like, I forgot. Oh jeez. That slapped. That really, oh man. That was nuts. I forgot all about that. I knew the second drop was my favorite, but like, I forgot why. And I forgot what it sounded like. It kind of sounds like Muerte a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. It just kind of has like that Muerte influence, it sounds like. And, oh, dang, did that slap or what? Oh man, that was so good. That's literally my favorite part of the whole song. Again, it would be a little bit better if the mix was good, if the mix was right. But I mean, the mix problems don't affect this drop nearly as bad as they do the first drop. So yeah, let's keep going. I love the filtering on these drums that come in. I don't know exactly how. I don't really think that part had to be too long, so long. This part is also this part's my second favorite. I love this. Just the atmospheres and that lead melody that took place, earlier in that kind of garage E section. And again, the filtering on these drums. I love the filtering on these drums. What's up with that phone number, though? I don't remember that. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember Kestrial DM'd me saying that phone number wasn't actually a real phone number. They tested it to see if it was a real phone number, and it's not. So, no need to worry about that, actually. But, yeah. Overall, the sound design on show was pretty good. it has some good potential, especially that second drop, like I mentioned earlier. That second drop was absolutely nuts. I still love it, and I've already heard it once before. And yeah, the real problem with this track, like everyone has acknowledged and everyone knows, is the mixing and mastering. And Kestrial isn't very, has acknowledged that he's not very good at mixing and mastering, and I think he said he uses GarageBand, which is not a very used DAW this day and age. But yeah, overall, I still really enjoyed the track. I know that I'd enjoy it more if the mixing and mastering was right. But I still like it, and honestly, I can kind of overlook the mixing and mastering, except for the first drop. The first drop, I can't really deal with that very well. But like the latter half of it, I can live with, and I can overlook the mixing and mastering there because it's not that big of a problem. In fact, that last part probably sounds like the best mixed part, honestly, which is kind of weird. But I mean, I don't mind it, and it's a good track. It's what I would expect from a new record label, and this label, from what just came out of it, it has a lot of potential, I gotta say, and the producers on it have a lot of potential. And yeah, I think that's really all I have to say about the track. So overall, good sound design, bad mixing and mastering, good off drops too. I really enjoyed the off drops, and that garage section at the end is really good. I love the filtering of the drums, like at that part. And yeah, I think that's really all I have to say about the track. Speaking of the label as well, I may or may not have something going on with it soon. Think. Maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out, won't we, huh? So, yeah. That will conclude the review of the Omega games by the Omega Project. Big shout out to Kestrial and the label itself, because the label is sounding like it's going to have a lot of potential and could potentially be really big, or the producers on it can eventually grow really big. But that is going to conclude this video. If you enjoyed, do what you want, and have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.